This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Tigers will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Berry. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. On the run, it's Durham. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Linebacker shifting around now. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the out route. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Receiver makes the grab. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here comes a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. On a low line drive, ugly punt. Fair catch made at the 40. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. At the 20. Crosses the... Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Berry. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll hand it off. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Fafita. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They'll run it here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They pick up the first on the ground. Powers through. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for some space. It's Durham. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety.
That is a close call, almost brought down inside his own end zone for a safety. He's fortunate to be able to get out of there and avoid the safety.
And he's able to get the boot away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he keeps it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's broken out there. Great play on 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Ball carrier tackled there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And here's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And now the running back's got it again. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't. There.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Clemson. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows you what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it in the open. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Hunt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. 2nd down after the incompletion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Makes a quick grab. Refusing to be brought down before gaining the 1st down yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The back's got it. He's past the marker and still going. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with the loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. You probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a bigger.
And the return will be brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Gibson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. When a player is down injured after that last play, they'll take a timeout while they check him out. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses, because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Fafita. The ball is caught. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And he just throws it away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Dropping back, it's Fifita. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st down, it's play action. Caught behind the line. It's Fleming. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Fafita. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Tackle made after just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass, it's Fafita. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense comes up with the football. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
He's looking to scramble. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. The Tigers will look to bleed this clock out now in the final minute. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Under under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Using his legs, it's Gibson. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll run it from the gun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.